What's up, everybody? Eric Forner here, the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints, and I hope everybody's just having a beautiful, beautiful night tonight. Beautiful weekend, right? We have a weekend head coming right now. It's like Friday, right? We're all out hanging with our families, and hopefully, going to spend some time helping ourselves grow, right? Investing in ourselves somehow. But either way, this is episode 27. If you guys are on TikTok, or not TikTok's TikTok, I mean Facebook, YouTube, please in the comments put what platform you're viewing in from. That would be great. If you're live, put hashtag live on the replay, hashtag replay. And we are growing rapidly. 19 people in right now, guys. So it's episode 27 of the GOAT Show. We've been running strong now, week in, week out, 2 times a week. We are now going live on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern, and then also on Fridays. So super excited to have you guys tonight. It's Friday night, 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm glad you guys are spending it with us. But without further ado, I would like to invite one of our students in. She's part of our community, is part of the GOAT family. She has a lot of the same situations, stories as many people out there, right? A lot of people that are afraid to, they're on the fence and they're just trying to figure out a way, or, they're afraid of failure or whatever. Well, let me tell you, a lot of trials and tribulations, come upon us each and every day. And there's ways we can combat that so we can scale in our daily lives. And Ashlyn is a prime example of how to overcome obstacles and, get past things so she can achieve the things she wants. And she's super excited about sharing that with you guys today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Ashlyn to the GOAT Show. Ashlyn,
Hey.
how are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Great. Thank you for, filling the seat for Friday nights. It wasn't really hard to do, but it's nice to have a familiar face on, hanging out with me today. So go ahead and, I think you froze up a little bit, or maybe it's my end. I hope it's not. Are we froze up? Maybe we're froze up. Where are you guys calling in from? While we get this back, am I froze up right now? Comment froze or hashtag whatever, right? Am I froze up? If it's me that's froze up, let me know. She's frozen. Okay. So anyways, when we get her back, where are you guys calling in from? We have Phoenix. I'm in Montana, right? No, it's her. Okay. So she might maybe come back in. So when she does, we'll go ahead and proceed forward. All right. So she just went out for a minute. She'll come back in a second. She is in Alaska, guys. So, we're making sure we're working with the weather. It's really windy where she's at right now. But either way, guys, where are you guys calling in from? Where are you guys viewing in from? We have 29 of you guys right now on the show viewing in. Iowa, we have hashtag live. Kansas, North Carolina. Is everybody on Facebook? Are you guys viewing in from YouTube at all? We'll hope that we get her back in. I think she might have lost service, which is no big deal. No big deal, guys. Illinois, Texas, Ohio, North Carolina. She's in Alaska. Yes, she's in Alaska. Now, did I say Kansas or did I say what did I say? Montana. Hey, Terry, what's up? Facebook. Okay, we got Facebook in the house. We have one YouTube. All right, love it. YouTube. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate you. This happens. This is part of the process, right? These are the things that we have as entrepreneurs have to face as technical difficulties, right? Which is no big deal. We have Facebook. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to turn this around a little bit. Meow. What's up, Myra Dietz? How you doing? Polar Bear missing Wi-Fi. Yeah, in the house, right? We have 39, you guys, 38. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to change directions. All right, we're going to change directions a little bit. And I'm going to do a little teaching. How about that? Let's talk about some stuff tonight. Let's talk about some different things here while we wait for Mrs. Ashlyn to get back on with this, all right? So with that being said, for those of you guys that don't know who I am, my name is Eric Forner. I'm the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints. And let me see here. Make sure. Is the audio okay? Can you guys hear me? All right, perfect. All right, so let me see here. So what I was saying was my name is Eric Forner. I'm the CEO of Passive Income Blueprints. And what I do is I teach aspiring entrepreneurs on how to build long-term sustainable businesses online without having tech skills or any prior experience. right? So with that being said, for everybody that's brand new, a beginner, never worked online in their life, put a number 1 in the chats for me if you would. And if you guys are entrepreneurs right now, please put a number 2 inside the chat for me. I'm going to get a temperature check real quick to see exactly where we're at with everything. All right, we have number ones. Number 1, never done it before. Number 1, and if you're an entrepreneur, number 2, love it, love it. We have a lot of number 2s in here. We have some number 1s. Love it. Birdie, how you doing? Number 1, Carrie, Birdie, Crystal, number 1. David, number 2. What's up, David? Hope you doing. Have a blessed night, brother. And Net, how you doing? Number 1. Love it. Absolutely love it, guys. So let me see here. Let me see. All right. So if we're number 1, all right. Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. All right. We're back. We found you guys. All right. Was who's a beginner and who's experienced or been doing marketing before, and we got some number 1s and number 2s. So we're back. Yeah, everybody's excited you're back. Let me go ahead and fix the camera.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. I was getting to teaching something. I was going to go ahead and run my mouth for a little while. All right, you're back. It's beautiful. We have Ashlyn on the show with us. Ashlyn, so go ahead and open it up. Tell us where you're from, and kind of just give us a 40,000-foot view of who Ashlyn is.
Okay, well, I'm from a small town in South Central Alaska. Born and raised here. I left for a little while, went outside, went to school, came back, and I have 2 little girls, 7 and 8 years old. And a couple years ago, kind of overnight, I became a single mom, and I left with nothing except for my daughters, and I needed somewhere to start. I had been a stay-at-home mom for the last few years, and I knew that I needed to find a way to take care of myself and my daughters. So I went back to school. I finished school. I started working, and then at the end of the summer, I got laid off.
What'd you go to college for? What'd you go to school for?
Welding.
Welding. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. So you're a mom, right? You're trying to figure out life, and then you decided to jump into welding. What inspired you to be a welder or go to school for welding?
Well, so we do ice racing.
Oh, and like on dirt bike, on motorcycles?
Like in trucks, and then we put cages around them, and we go out on the lake, and we race each other around on the lake.
That sounds brutal. That sounds fun.
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah, sounds fun. Okay, and then, so that's when
we had. Oh, sorry.
You guys were into the ice racing.
Yes. So we'd gotten introduced. My friends and I had gotten introduced to ice racing, and we went over to build their ice racer, and we had to weld the cage together. And so I had never done welding before. And they kind of were like, here you go, try it out. And I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. And especially here in Alaska, you can make really good money welding. Mm-hmm. So it was something that I enjoyed. It was one of the higher paying jobs around here. And I was like, okay, I can do this. This is something that I can do, and I can work, and I can enjoy doing, and also still support my girls, and not like struggle to get by. Like we can actually do well. Mm-hmm. And I did. I worked up here in Alaska, we have a lot of seasonal work where that's where you make the big money during the summertime.
Gotcha.
And so I got a seasonal job, and because of my position, because I was technically maintenance, I was supposed to work year round, but it was a new company had taken over, and they shut everything down at the end of the summer, and so everybody got laid off.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
like go to school, figure out how to weld, and then we're gonna put you full time.
Yep. Gotcha. I was working 6 days a week, anywhere a minimum of 12-hour days. I think my longest day was like 21 and a half hours.
Man, that's brutal, right? And you have kids at home, right?
Yes.
So then you were tired of that situation. Are you still in that situation now? Are you still welding as well?
I am still welding. I'm welding for a different company, but I made an arrangement with my boss that I was like, I'm not working. I worked with him through the summer.
Okay.
So I told him, I was like, I'm not working those crazy hours that we had before.
Mm-hmm.
I've got girls at home and they will not put up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sure. So he was
um,
lenient with you on that, and that inspired you. Okay, I got more time on my hands, and that's kind of like what inspired you to look at like online side hustles or online extra money, or what? How did that
yeah.
change, or where was that?
So, a few years ago, I had actually started looking into affiliate marketing.
Okay.
Like before TikTok was popular or anything, and I bought a course, and it gave me like an understanding of what affiliate marketing was,
Okay.
but it was nothing like it was like, okay, this is kind of what it is, but there wasn't they had pictures and stuff to help you build your funnel, but they didn't have any like anything really for you. It was just kind of like, this is kind of what it is. Here's a couple of things, ready, set, go.
Uh huh.
And and they didn't teach organic traffic or anything like that. It was all paid advertising.
Okay.
Well, we were struggling anyways, and and not really having any idea of what I was doing. It just didn't pan out. And so when everything else happened, I had actually, when I became a single mom, right before I went back to school, I had found another program for affiliate marketing, the
Hmm.
15-day challenge, and I did the challenge, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this makes so much more sense now." And I bought into that program. And
Okay.
it laid the foundation, and I was able to progress a little bit more in that area, and I set up my funnel, I did all this, and I was all excited. And then I was like, "Okay, well now what?"
Hmm.
Like,
You're
I
stuck.
don't I don't know what to do now. I have the funnel, I have everything that I need, but I don't know where to go from here. And so I got back, like I said, went back to school for welding. And so then when I got laid off with welding, I was like, this is crazy. I worked my entire summer. My girls pretty much lived with my sister. Um and I'm back at square one where I don't have a job, and I'm, like,
Same
what
thing.
what do I do? I need something different, and I need something where I'm not having to work, you know, a minimum of 12-hour days, 6 days a week, but I want to be able to support my daughters and provide a good life for them and not just like struggle to get by.
Right.
And so that's when I looked back into affiliate marketing again. And
Gotcha.
that's when I came across passive income blueprints.
Gotcha. So you were kind of in and out of it, back and forth. So you do have an understanding completely now, or you did before you joined Passive Income Blueprints. So like, what were your struggles before you joined with the Passive Income Blueprints? Like, where you said you were struggling not knowing what you put your funnel together, but I guess was it more than that? Was it like, did you have a TikTok build? Did you have like stuff going on like as far as that?
No, I didn't have anything to do with TikTok.
Okay,
I was only on Facebook, and
gotcha.
I really didn't want to do much on my Facebook because I live in this little small town with people that I've grown up with, and it's not, I'm,
Socially
I've had a
acceptable.
lot of ideas in my
Mhm.
life, and like, for example, my mom texted me the other day, and she was like, "Your dad and I will support you with any well thought out plan that you have." And I was like, "Okay, well thought out." I've
Mhm.
always had big dreams and big aspirations, and not quite necessarily fit the mold,
Mhm.
I guess, of the people that I'm surrounded with. They're like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So I didn't really want to like spam all my friends with, "Hey, I'm doing this, come check this out." Because it's
Right.
like, "Oh, okay, whatever." Um, so I was like, I don't really want to do it on Facebook, and I haven't really spent much time on Instagram, and I just wasn't, and all I really knew was like paid ads. I had tried that. And so I had the funnel, I had everything, and I was just like, I don't know where to send it. I don't know who to send it to. I don't know who to talk to about this. I know people that could benefit from it. But I don't,
Right. For
where
sure.
do I go from here?
So you're still stuck and struggling. So now what do we have in place in your business now? I know you're on Facebook now, right? And you have a group and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like kind of talk like that. Like, you now you're in affiliate marketing and you have the understanding. So now where are you putting your content out? Is it just Facebook, or are you using TikTok, or what other platforms are you using?
So I'm using TikTok. That's where I started. That's been like where I've put most of my content. But
Okay.
I do have a private Facebook group that I've been posting. I've actually started creating some little trainings on side trainings.
Okay.
Um, and this week I posted 3 videos talking about kind of introducing affiliate marketing, some of the mechanics of it, a sales funnel, um, and just kind of talking through like a little bit of the buyer's journey, just some of the things for a very brand new beginner. The people that I have in my group already are very brand new beginner.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to really break down affiliate marketing and give them an understanding of what it is, which I didn't have when I first started.
Got you.
Right.
So all these skills you're learning since you've been in passive income blueprints, because we have like 600 affiliates, and I haven't talked to literally everybody, right? So
Hmm.
like with your Facebook group and stuff like that, you built that up, but did you learn those skills like since you've been in passive income blueprints, or like, because you're talking about you have this arsenal of knowledge, but you said that you struggled with Legendary or the other company. So what have you learned since you've been here? Like, what have you put together and been able to help yourself with to move forward?
So so when I came to passive income blueprints, like the what turned me on with you guys with passive income was how incredibly helpful and like genuine, and how much my coach like believed in me before I even signed up.
Okay,
Before I even
who signed you
got
up?
signed up. Yeah, Josh Sharp.
Oh, Josh did. Oh, he's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So I talked with him for a little bit, and he was like, this is what it is, and you can do it, and told him a little bit of my background, and he was like, dude, you're gonna kill it. Like, let's go.
for sure.
Uh, and so and then since I've been with passive income, there's just the community, like everyone genuinely believes in you and is genuinely there to like help you and support you with what you need. Uh there's no stupid questions, like you can ask, and I mean, it's the people and the environment, and that was huge for me. But also, like, there's a lot of stuff that the other programs that I was in left out, like um like the outreach portion, and breaking down, TikTok, and just some of the other stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, everything just kind of from what I had learned in my previous programs and my previous experience, passive income put all the pieces together
Gotcha. That's
and
awesome.
made everything just kind of clicked right into place.
Gotcha. So, what were some of your struggles before, like when you came in? Like, is it consistency or anything? I know I struggled with consistency when I first started, but what were some of your struggles like when you first came in? What like have you overcome since you've been with passive income blueprints?
So I definitely consistency was definitely one. I'm very much, my personality is like when oh yes, let's do it, let's go, and I'm gonna go all in. And I think at one point you actually had to tell me like, okay, you need to slow down. Take a step back and just hang on. You're doing good, just slow down. You're doing too much. Um, and so that was one thing that I've had to kind of balance a little bit on, okay, you know, and another thing was I had struggled a little bit with kind of where I was at personally, because I've been with 2 programs before. And
Hmm.
even though I was super psyched and Josh was awesome, and like some of the other people that I had talked to when I first joined were awesome, I still was like, I've been down this road, and I haven't found any success yet. And it added more stress and more struggle, where now, um, even though I haven't met some of my goals, I know that I will.
100%. You have that confidence now. You feel like you have the support.
Hmm.
That's amazing. Because I'm not in the 12 days much as like I'm not really in there at all, and and all that stuff. So you're in the 12 day, right, as
Hmm.
well. All right.
I started with the 12-day.
Yeah. So, but you're in the
Yeah.
12 days as well. Because I want to talk about the 12 days, not just the mastermind right now, but because like the 12 days more entry level, right? So
Yes.
so what's your take on the 12-day? Like, is it a program that's good for beginners? Like, as far as is there enough help in there? You have the
Yeah.
Monday mastermind. Like, what's your take on that?
I got more information, and like I said, when I got with passive income blueprints, all the pieces kind of clicked together. I started with the 12-day. That's where everything kind of started to come together for me, was in
Gotcha.
the 12-day. I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." I mean, the it's step by step, and the help that was there when I had questions. And even if I didn't necessarily ask questions, like in our group coaching and stuff, I just get in and listen or read, the questions that are being asked.
For sure.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Um, so that in itself, I felt like I got a lot of information that is, if it's not more than or equal to, it's pretty close to equal to the previous program that I had purchased. Um,
The upsell one.
the upsell one, yeah.
Okay. And so from now that you're in the roadmap with us, what has changed? Like, okay, so what is different between the roadmap and the 12-day? Like, from your opinion, like, is what do you think the most value is for you? Because I'm just curious. I don't know all these questions. We don't ask these in the mastermind. We don't ask them anywhere else but
Mhm.
here. So it's like an honest, input from like what's the biggest benefit for you in the 12 in the mastermind?
So okay, this is funny. I actually really love that we have homework.
I love it.
Um,
That's awesome.
I really love that we have accountability. Like,
Okay.
we do our accountability posts, and that we have homework, and that we have the masterminds. And I know, like, there was a couple of times that somebody reached out and was like, "Hey, you haven't been asking very many questions." And I'm like, "I promise you, I'm in the group. Like, I'm
Hmm.
there and I'm in the stuff. I know I haven't asked many questions, but I haven't felt like I needed to, because they were getting answered at that point, you know?"
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So the accountability portion is super awesome. And when I was doing the 12-day before I did the roadmap, Josh was really good about that. He would message me like, "Hey, I haven't heard from you. Like, what's going on?" And that really helped me with my my insecurity on, like, I've been down this road before, can I do it? You
Gotcha.
know? Um, because I have, like I said, like, when I'm in, and I'm all in, and I'm committed, and this is what it is. But, uh, but just that kind of that fear of, like, I've been down this road. I don't want to fail again. I don't
100%.
want to, I want to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so that's kind of, the accountability portion is awesome. And, like, as far as the homework, it's accountability, but it also helps me push myself. Like, I did an interview with Benny last month,
Oh,
which
cool.
I would not have done had it not been, or at least not right now, right? Just getting started. That would have been something that I would have thought about doing way down the road, but it was part of the homework. Hey, jump out, do an interview. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Like, let's
Love
try
it.
it out. Um, and so it's helping me. Doing the homework helps with me really sitting down and breaking down, okay, this is what I'm doing. It gives clarity, and helps me push myself into things
Mhm.
that I didn't necessarily think I was going to do yet at this point.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So who do you primarily try, like, who's your avatar? Who do you primarily try to help? Is it the working class? Is it stay-at-home parents or moms, or like who do you try to pretend, like who's your message resonate with the most?
Moms mostly. I've done, I've been a stay-at-home parent. I've been a full-time working parent. I've been a single parent. I have been a step parent. I have been in just about every category of mom that you can possibly think of,
Okay.
especially in the last 2 years. So I really understand what it's like to be a stay-at-home mom and want to be able to help financially, and also, but, like, take care of your kids. I understand what it's like to be a working mom and know that you need to make money, but also need to be there for your kids, and your kids need you to be there for them.
Indeed, indeed.
Um,
So you're helping the working class, anybody that basically has been through the struggles of you have, right? Maybe,
Mhm.
trying to do everything on your own or feeling like, there's nothing else but what you're doing now. And then you found an opportunity. So, anybody that's looking for that type of help, Ashlyn's definitely capable of answering all of your questions for sure. So we're right now you're at how many followers on TikTok? Like almost 1,000, right?
Almost to 1,000. Yep.
So you're trucking right along, which is amazing. So if you guys want to reach out to Ashlyn on her TikTok, for sure, show her some love, give her a follow, see what her content looks like, for sure. She definitely has value to give you guys, right? She could definitely relate with any questions you have or anything like that. And then her Facebook group is also, there's value in there. You said you've done some slides. Let's talk about what you put together in your Facebook group. It was like beginner affiliate marketing and answering questions like that. So if anybody has any questions, even after the show, they can go to your Facebook group and find the information. So what
Yeah.
would you be able to assist in your Facebook group with? Do you go live in there? Or do you teach it all? Or like, what's your strategy there?
So right now I was really excited actually about going live, and I was planning on starting to go live like on a weekly basis,
Hmm.
but there was a couple of things that kind of came up. My daughter ended up in the hospital and we had to like kind of readjust there. And I live in Alaska. So right now it is 4:30 in the afternoon my time.
Oh
And
wow,
so we're 4 hours ahead of the East Coast. And, I think the only place that we're actually behind is Hawaii. I think Hawaii it's like 3:30.
got
So
you.
for me, when I wanted to go live, everybody was either like in bed or at work or whatever. When we do our masterminds, I'm usually picking up kids and like making dinner, so the time difference thing was kind of wonky. And so I was like, I had to reevaluate a little bit on how I was going to start sharing the value and the information and the knowledge that I have. And so I went ahead and started creating presentations, like videos, like
Okay,
PowerPoints,
for
videos
sure.
kind of thing. So I'm going to, and that seems to have gone well so far. I've done 3 this week, and so my goal is to start doing one a week,
Oh
like
good.
release it on Monday,
Hmm.
and just start building value and giving information and sharing what I know there. So one of the biggest things for me is that I'm not just here just to make money. I want to build a life of wealth and a lifestyle of wealth.
100%.
And so that's what we're going to be talking about next week.
Perfect. So it's just about building your foundation, understanding the strategy first. Because,
Mhm.
from my experience, you understand the strategy, then the money will come. And you're
Yeah.
realizing that too, for sure. And not only that, it's just great because there's a lot of individuals that will say sign somebody up or get somebody going on a training or whatever it may be, and they'll leave them hanging. So you're able to answer questions and have a resource for people to go. So when they have questions, they can get them answered, which is amazing, right? It's building
Yeah.
a community.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So how many people we have in your Facebook group now?
I think I have 10 right now.
Perfect, right? Because to tell you the truth, like I think it was like my first launch. I think I had like 200 people or 150 people in my Facebook group,
Uh-huh.
and when I did my first launch, I ended up making $30,000, and I had
Nice.
like 150 people in my Facebook group.
Oh,
So you don't have to have a large following. You don't have to
yeah.
have any of that stuff. I'm telling you the truth. You just have to do what you're doing and be you, right? Tell your story,
Mhm.
relate with people that can relate with you. So I'm just letting everybody else know out there, right? This personal branding course that it has behind me, that's what it's all about. Is like learning how to brand yourself, like what
Mhm.
Ashlyn's talking about, and relating with her audience. So it goes to show, you're doing exactly what you need to do. So since you started in passive income blueprints and you're working your job, is has the business become a little bit easier now that you have a schedule and like things are starting to work around better, or are you still finding time?
Yeah, no, it was definitely like it's
Oh,
been
I
kind of a oh, did I freeze again?
That was me. I think I flashed out.
Oh, okay. Um Yeah, no, it's been an adjustment. When I first got hooked up with PIB, I was not working at the time. So I had more time to like focus on just the business. Um and it helped me power through kind of like setting up my funnel and doing some of the other things, the technical, mechanical things of it.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've had to readjust a little bit, and it's actually been really good for my discipline and like consistency, because when one of the things that I noticed being a stay-at-home mom is when
Mm-hmm.
I had the time to do something and I knew I had the time to do something, I was like, "Meh, I'll have time, I'll do it later." Where now, because I have kind of a stricter schedule, if I have to take the kids to school, go to work for this amount of time, go pick them up, feed them dinner, do all of this, um, it's like, okay, I have to be up at 5 a.m. If I'm not up at 5 a.m., I'm not getting anything done, and I'm sluggish and I'm racing all day. So
Mm-hmm.
it's oddly enough, adding more into my schedule has kind of cleared it and made things less stressful.
Oh, it's 100% sense. It makes sense 100% because when you're stagnant, it's almost like you lose focus on what to do next. But when you're in
Yeah.
the motion all the time and you're constantly moving and making moves, right? Things are
Mhm.
starting to happen, and then you start feeling more pure. Like you're saying, you get up a little bit earlier. You feel like you're not as tired throughout the day because you don't sleep as much. All those
Yeah.
different things playing. And that's the mindset stuff that you really have to start with. That's beautiful. That's
Well,
awesome.
and another thing too is when a lot of people that I've noticed, and
Mhm.
something that I did when I first started was like I stressed out about everything being perfect. I think
Mm.
my first like intro video into just the group took me like an hour and a half to do, because I was like, oh my gosh, it has to be, this or
Perfect,
that, or
right.
my hair or whatever. So when you don't have the time to stress over stuff like that, you're like, okay, I gotta get this done. I got 15 minutes, boom, 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 done. I don't even know what I did, but it's on there.
Right, for sure.
Um,
It's awesome.
and
So are you reading any books right now?
Any so yeah, actually.
What books are you reading right now?
Um so ah, one of the biggest things for me the um in my journey so far is building a life of wealth, right?
Mhm.
It's not just the finances. It's in every aspect of your life. And building that to creating the best life that you can, and becoming the best version of yourself that you can. And so one of the things that's super important for me is my spiritual health.
Okay.
Um, so this book right here,
Crazy Faith?
Crazy Faith. Um, One of
Love
the
it.
biggest things that I've noticed throughout my whole life, is when I doubted myself, it showed.
Mhm.
I mean, I could pinpoint, I was playing basketball in high school and I was like, oh my gosh, feeling like I was playing like shit that day. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to make this basket. And it like didn't go in. And I'm telling you, it was me not believing in myself that made that ball not go through that hoop.
Uh-huh. I believe it.
So one of the biggest things for me is believing in yourself and building that spiritual health. So that I'm reading that one, and then The Greatest Salesman in the World is another one.
Good book.
Yes,
Mhm.
that I'm reading right now.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so you're reading each day, which is good. It keeps you moving. And you're working on that self, that just like the what like discipline, not only discipline but believing in yourself, right?
Yes.
Because it's a discipline to believe in yourself, because it's easy to believe in yourself one day, but the next you may not be able to believe in yourself, or you can't do something. So
Hmm.
finding that within yourself, that's powerful. I might have to write that book down.
Okay.
And it
I
talks
like
about
it.
believing in yourself more, right? That book
Yeah.
does.
So one
Okay.
of the things that the author said is that faith is a muscle, and it's a muscle just like your physical muscles in your body. You have to stretch that muscle. You have to work that muscle to help it grow. And so that's one of the things that I kind of hung on to with that, and was like, okay, let's do this.
100%. So it sounds like you're jumping deep into this, this self stuff and believing in yourself. That's something that you're probably going to be able to teach, because you're going through it now and it's working for you and you've
Hmm.
seen success with it. That'd be great to, teach that to your community. Angela wants to see the book again, please.
Oh,
Actually, so
the
does
book.
Judy. If you would show it up there just for a second, and you guys, 1, 2, 3, screenshot. 1, 2, 3, screenshot. All right. But yeah. So yeah, it's good. You keep staying reading is a beautiful thing. Now, your schedule consists of work, kids, the business and all that stuff. Are you still finding you still have time for yourself though, right? Are you finding time for that and be able to do the family things?
Yeah. So, I mean, yes, we have a busy schedule and it's kind of a strict schedule, but we do, we make sure that we do things. So, like, we just got done with ice racing, which takes up a
Hmm.
big chunk of our time. It takes up the most of our weekend, but it's cool because I get to race, but it's something that's family oriented.
Love it.
Now that that is over because our ice is thawing, um, we're kind of shifting into the summer season. School is about to end. All of our family is going to be up here. And so we do a lot of camping. We do a lot of going outside and fishing and doing some of that stuff. So a lot of it's me and my girls. They're my world. They're why I'm doing this.
So
Um,
give them something better than you had, or just give them something in general.
well, the just to show them that it doesn't matter what has happened. It doesn't
Hmm.
matter, what situation you were in before. You can change your life and you can have a better life and you
Hmm.
can give to others and you can give other people better lives and you can help people. Um, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. You can
Hmm.
learn a new skill. Mom did. I was 31 when I started doing welding, and now I'm doing this too. And I can do both. If I can do both, you guys can do both. You know,
Indeed.
I'm trying
Indeed.
to take that self limitation off of them and show them, like, hey, you remember where we were at here. If mom can get up and pick us up and we can carry on and we can do this and we can be successful, if mom can do that, you can do it.
Hmm.
So,
Again, instilling the values, right? Instilling those
mhm,
values and showing that anything's possible.
yeah. Well,
Love it.
and kids, they hear what you say, but they watch what you do.
Hmm.
And the best way to teach your kids what to do, or is not to tell them, but to tell them and to show them through your actions.
Right. 100%. Actions speak louder than words, right?
Yes.
100%. That's beautiful. So that's amazing. Just journey. It's all about starting. And I hate this internet. I swear, I just paid for like 500. I just paid for 500 meg internet. Right? They just came out to my house and it's still freezing up. Like, what do I need to do? Like, come on, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's awesome that you're taking this path. It's not all about like big. I guess the biggest problem people have is actually starting, and the next
Yeah.
biggest problem is staying consistent.
Yeah.
Right. So for anybody that's out there, brand new beginning, that's thinking about starting, what advice would you have for people that are starting, and then what advice would you have for people that need to stay consistent?
So for somebody that's just starting or on the fence with starting, just do it. Just start. There, like, it is not going to hurt you to learn something new. Marketing is a skill, and it's not just marketing. I have learned and grown so much just since I started with Passive Income Blueprints, and in more areas than just marketing. So
Right.
it is not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt you. When has it ever hurt you to learn anything new or to get a new skill? Even if you're like, I don't want, this isn't for me, I'm done with it. You've learned something that you can take and apply to other areas of your life, and
Right.
you've grown. So just start and just see where it takes you.
Right.
Um,
Taking action.
for consistency, I it's life happens, and there has been one thing after another for me since I started with PIB. It's been like sucker punch after sucker punch after sucker punch. Everything from like my headlights going out and then I'm trying to drive home in the dark, to my daughter being in the hospital, to like, it's just been a huge scale of crazy. But I committed to this, and even through all the crazy, I committed to it. And I was like, even on the days where I was completely exhausted and I was like, I can't even get out of my bed right now, I picked up my phone and I made sure that I did something,
Right. So
just something.
yeah, for sure. So, what we like really try to teach is like having that daily schedule and that routine. Like
Hmm.
getting up at 5 a.m. That's what I would recommend to people, about consistency is get up a little bit earlier, right? And stay consistent on your routine. Your
Yeah.
schedule can change all the time, but your routine will never change and it should not
Hmm.
ever change. So that your routine is like waking up a little bit earlier, maybe reading 10 pages of a book, right? Positive affirmations, going to the
Yeah.
gym, those types of things, I think will help with a person staying consistent, right? Having those goals of maybe whatever it may be. But yeah, that's awesome. So you're basically taking action each day in your business and you're staying
Hmm.
consistent. And that's what's
Yeah.
helping you scale and move forward in your life. Pretty much
Yes.
with anything. It's
Yep.
awesome.
So
So we're going to start wrapping up in here in just a minute. But
okay.
what's your main channel? We're trying to build up your TikTok channel, and all 33 and everybody that's going to view this after we go live. Please go reach out to your TikTok. Explain your TikTok is I am unique, right?
Yeah, I am Inique. So my daughter, when she was like 2 or 3 years old, my grandmother, who she helped me raise them. She's basically like their other parent. So she had gotten my girls little outfits,
Okay.
and my daughter's outfit, her shirt said unique. And we were explaining to her, your shirt, it says unique. And she goes, oh, Inique. And we're like, no, baby, unique. And she's like, yeah, Inique. And so it was just kind of um, a tribute to my girls because, like I said, they're the reason why I'm doing this.
Love it.
Um,
Wow.
and so it's a tribute to them.
Absolutely. So if you guys, reach out to her on TikTok, I.M.Unique. And you guys definitely, see what her content's all about. And if you guys want to get more involved and ask questions, then we can definitely find her on her Facebook group is Unique,
Yes.
right? That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I thought I had misspelled it or put it on there wrong. And, I didn't want to mess it up or anything. But yeah, so if you guys want to find Ashlyn on TikTok, go to her TikTok channel, give her a follow. She's brand new, just like a lot of people here, right? She's done
Mhm.
other programs before, but what we're really trying to showcase here is, the support you actually receive, and not all training courses or programs they're not all the same. It's what I want to kind of show
No.
you guys. But it's great to have you on the show today. What do you have plans for this weekend?
So this is the first weekend actually that we don't have races since early February. So we're just gonna not do anything.
Love it, love
We're
it.
gonna sleep and hang out.
Love it. Yeah, just kind of kick back and relax. It'd be cool to see
Mhm.
some of your content about the racing. I'm not sure if you have that on your page or not or anywhere,
I'll have
but
to put some up there.
yeah, that's gonna that's part of your lifestyle. That's kind of like what you do. And there might be other women that are into some other kind of racing, or some other men that are into
Mhm.
racing somewhere else in Alaska, right?
Yeah,
That you might inspire. So I'll look forward to the content. That's pretty cool stuff
yeah.
for
I'll have
sure.
to share it.
Super inspiring today. Thank you so much for joining us, Ashlyn.
Mhm.
Super excited to have you on here. We'll have to definitely do it again.
Yeah,
So yeah, so if you guys want to reach out to Ashlyn, be sure to reach out to her on her TikTok channel. It's I.M.Unique. And then we have Ashlyn on her Facebook as well as Unique, right?
yeah,
So, reach out to Ashlyn. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Right now, we still have 8 spots left for anybody that books a call with Ashlyn. Right, we're going to give away a $4,000 free branding training, personal branding training. Now, there's stipulations to this. It's booking a call and actually taking action. So this is Barb McGowan's personal branding course. If you guys want access to it, there's 8 spots left out of 10. Reach out to Ashlyn and ask her for more information on that. For sure. Make sure you guys do.
mm.
So, other than that, Ashley, if you want to take us out with any final, kind words, or we're getting into this weekend, well, whatever you want to say to our audience.
All right. Well, first, I just want to say thanks for having me on here. Um, And to anybody, like I said before, to anybody that is thinking about starting this or has started and is kind of just taking a step back, jump in and keep going. The community is here to help you. Everyone in the community believes in you and wants you to find success and is there to help you find success. So jump in. You're not going to lose anything
Love it.
with
Appreciate you so much. Everybody loves, love the show today. Inspiring, it just shows, a mom that's a welder can jump into affiliate marketing and have success, right?
Mhm.
So, other than that, well, thank you again, Ashlyn. You have a blessed Friday, good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good day. All right, guys, that's episode 27 of the Go Show. Ashlyn, she's absolute rock star, one of those go-getter moms that welder slash wants a better life for her family. And so it just goes to show it's not all about how much money you're making. It's about actually starting and seeing other people around you with the same similarities actually take action in their life. And so either way, what I recommend to everybody out there, if you have something in your eyesight that you want to take advantage of or just take action on, just do it. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's with starting your own side hustle, your own business, or going to the gym or whatever it is, just take action on it each and every day. That's my advice I have to give to you. But appreciate all of you guys out there for joining us again on the Go Show. We'll see you again on Tuesday, 11 o'clock Eastern. All right. So you guys have a blessed night. Thank you so much for showing up. What about the 8 spots left? Oh yeah, you want some spots left? Personal branding. Do we sign up with you? Yeah, so you can sign up with me. You could go to my website right here. Right here. Go to passiveincomeBlueprints.com. At the bottom of the screen, screenshot that. If somebody wants to type that into the chat, but that's the personal branding course. We have 8 spots left. It's a $4,000 course. Now, everybody that books a call with me and decides to work with Passive Income Blueprints and work with the coaches personally, I'm giving that coach away for free. All right. So that's pretty much the gist on that. And you guys could still find that information with Ashlyn. She has that same information as well. Just ask Ashlyn if you want to reach out to her on her TikTok or her Facebook. She'll have that information as well. But we do have 8 spots left, and I do have a call tomorrow morning, so most likely 7 spots left. For anybody that wants information on that, please go to passive/income/blueprints.com. Book a call. If you resonate with us and we resonate with you, we'll see you on the inside. All right. Well, again, guys, my name is Eric Form of Passive Income Blueprints. Please go ahead and book a call. Take action. If you want any more information after this, you're very welcome, Jennifer. Go ahead and just comment. If you're catching this on the live, catch it live, hashtag live, hashtag replay. All right. You guys have a blessed weekend. I'll see you guys on the